Alright, so we're here with my father. He's come down from Blighty with these amazing Mast spreader roots from Yachty Dave. Please go and check out Yachty Dave's channel in the link in the description to this video. He has been absolutely amazingly so kind to get us these made up. Cheers Dave, you're an absolute legend. But now we've got a job on our hands to get these attached, and they're fitting on pretty well. I mean, it was never going to be perfect. There's a bit of a gap here, but once it's riveted and with the epoxy to fill the holes, it's going to be good. So the first job will be just to clean this up, prepare it. We've got a couple of cracks we need to drill, stop holes there. We'll have to abrade the surface a little bit because we're going to put some epoxy with silica thickener in it as well.
Father and son time.
We're just moulding it perfectly to the mast now.
Nice.
Getting it perfect.
Perfect. No messing around. Do you want to explain?
Yeah. So we've just put some epoxy on with a silica filler to fill in the gaps.
Why does Mark got mascara brush? I hope he didn't steal mine. Let's see some Mark action. I literally didn't need to do anything. My only job is feed them well. Ah, yeah, you're gonna apply some of your mascara.
How's that? It's also stressful because of the epoxy, and you've only got a limited time. But
Yeah. Ooh.
You wanna go?
So you wanna fill us in what you guys have been doing today?
well, today, we've been doing this. We'll come back to this maybe, or come closer. Here it is. It looked a bit rough because of the epoxy. I mixed it a little bit thin, but we've got rivets going all around. We worked out the strongest part of the mast would be the curve, so they've gone all around the back and then just in the main parts there. Super strong rivets. They were very difficult to get in, so, and it's just epoxied.
Nice.
And we need to fit the spreaders maybe tomorrow when the epoxy's set, and now we're just trying to get all the rigging sorted, all the running rigging, getting all the standing rigging, trying to remember where everything goes.
Nice.
And hopefully in 2 days we'll get it. Well, we don't know whether to get the crane to lift it up or whether to do it ourselves with the A-frame that we use to get it down.
Nice.
What we're doing, Dad?
We're just checking the, making sure that the connections are.
Nice one. This is the deck and steaming light. It's been rewired a little bit. when I was doing my GCSEs many, many moons ago. We didn't have tools like this. Or maybe they were, but they didn't let us use them. Anyway, you can just strip wire like this. It's genius. Voila, look at that. I'm just stripping wire for fun now. It's all hands on deck. Dad's putting the steaming light in. Nadiana's downstairs. We are sanding back the copper coat. How's it going?
A bit tired.
Bit tiring? Well, just do a little bit and then have a break. Yeah. There we go. Steam and deck light attached. When we bought the boat, it was only attached by one screw and completely useless. The wires were knackered, but hopefully it works. We need to plug it in, but the end's dangling over the other side and it just plugs in next to the tabernacle. Right next to the spreader roots, which are looking very strong. Epoxied on and monol riveted. There's wiggle room. Yeah, perfect. Now we're just wrapping the ends, which go into the sockets, in duct tape, just to give it some flexibility, and that's perfect.
We're having some serious business going on. Captain, would you like to tell us what's going on?
Well, where do you start? We're just moving the mast into position.
Ah, okay.
Stop. Oh, one more inch. We
Put the A-frame. Are you confident?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm very confident with my son.
Nice.
I'm not very confident in myself.
I'm confident with my husband too.
We're gonna try and lift it up using this. Lifting it up's gonna be much more difficult than
Taking down.
taking it down.
Oh, smart.
Before we go any further, let me just explain what on earth has been going on. This was very intense and very scary for us, so my filming during this and explaining through it was not very good. However, this is what our plan was. So this is an A-frame which is stood at 90 degrees, pretty much 90 degrees to the mast, which is down. It's attached to a tabernacle, which actually makes it easier for raising. Usually you wouldn't have that, the mast is just stuck on or just on the deck. So you have a line which was actually the foresail halyard attached to the top of the A-frame, and then you have a line going from the top of the A-frame down to the front of the boat. Now this isn't just a line, this is actually, is it a block and tackle? I don't know what you call it. Basically what you do, as you shorten that line by pulling this rope, the A-frame comes down. here, and then obviously with that going down, the whole thing turning, the mast then comes up, so they move together. Just bending slightly. Mediana,
Keep what?
come here. Yeah, it does wobble quite a bit. Keep it straight to go.
Good job. Also, when the mask went up, loads mosquito. Spiders just falling down from the sky. Wow, the sunset is very nice. The sky.
Alright, so the rigging's an absolute mess. We need to adjust it all tomorrow. But I'm so glad that the mast is up.
Good job.
I thought that the lower tangs, I thought they could be on any side, but I mixed them round because they're not equidistant. So I had to go up and change them around again. It's absolutely stupid.
No.
But job done.
Yeah.
Now
It's such a good job. You guys saved us another €100.
€100 in the bag.
Yeah. Alright, the standing riggers are all set. And the crew is going into the cabin.
Yeah.
Good job, lads. We haven't celebrated yet for getting it up. Hi guys, I'm here at the supermarket right now. It's only 8:15. The supermarket hasn't opened yet. So I came early because I want to give them a surprise. The boys are still asleep because yesterday they've done a great job. So today I'm gonna get some goodies. I'm thinking of making some salmon. It will be a good surprise for Mark, and I think Steve would like it too. So yeah, last night was really stressful and all of us had a great sleep. So I'm quite excited. I couldn't do so much mechanic stuff, but all I can do is to feed them well, use my specialty. This is my surprise for Mark. A raw salmon poke ball. He loves salmon, he loves avocado and rice. I think he's really gonna be really happy. You wanna see?
Yeah.
Can you see?
No. Whoa. Nice. Proper salmon.
Yeah. Well, Steve, I think you would like it too because it's not just raw. It has soy sauce and stuff.
It's alright.
Are you alright with raw fish, Dad?
Yeah, I am.
So I have to say, compared to the first time when we actually put the mast down, putting it up was incredibly much harder. I would say at least 2 or 3 times as hard, because you have to place everything in the right area and have to get all the halyards and the rigging in the right place, and you have to kind of work out where everything goes. Now I'm really good. I have a good mental picture of where everything goes, so it's been good for me doing this because I've managed to learn a lot about the rigging, which is really nice. Also, as I said, I actually put the lower shrouds on in the wrong position, so I had to climb up on the ladder to get those fixed, which was a little bit scary, but it got done, and everything was tensioned up properly the next day. Having my dad there as well was a massive help. I don't think me and Nadiana could have done it just by ourselves, because that initial push to get the mast up was just very heavy, with the forces acting on the wood. So yeah, massive help, and just holding the mast in place as well was really useful while we did it. So if you are thinking of doing it, you're going to need 3 pairs of hands pretty much to be able to comfortably do it. Even still, it was still very scary because, you know, they were actually old pieces of wood that we put it up with, so we're pretty happy with the way that it turned out. It could have gone wrong, it really could, and yeah, it could have been goodbye for that mast. But we set out to do things as cheap as possible. Just by using your head a little bit, you can get around some things. The price for half an hour with the crane, I think, was 150 euros or 100 euros, I can't remember. So we saved that money, but it wasn't just about that. It was about showing that you can do it yourself, and that you can learn a lot in the process as well. If you just do your research, think logically, you can do it yourself. 2 people that we would like to thank, which also made this possible, is Yachty Dave. Please check out his channel. There's a link in the description to his channel, so check it out. And also Justin, who drew up the CAD designs for this spreader bracket. It was incredibly well engineered, and absolutely it's fit on, and it's absolutely perfect. If you follow our Instagram, you'll know that we've actually already been sailing, so head over to Instagram to see more of an update. But you can see that the rigging has held up, stayed tight. It's absolutely, it's great. So thank you, Dave, and thank you, Justin. You've helped us out massively, and it just goes to show the power of this YouTube channel. It is absolutely amazing. Thanks to you guys for watching the videos, for liking and subscribing, and an extra special thank you to everyone who's been to our Coffee and PayPal. We really appreciate your contributions to help the adventure, keep us going. It's really nice of you. With your support, it means that we feel more comfortable kind of coming to the marinas to get power to make the videos, and also to stock up with food. We don't need to feel so bad about spending too much money in that respect. So thank you to you guys. All your names have flashed up on the screen so far, so thank you very much. Really appreciated. So we hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one on Friday.